Morning, guys. How's everybody doing this morning? Daihi, Chris, John Tucci, Michael, Jeff G. What's up, brothers? Hopefully, everybody's having a good day. You guys ready to see Mark's little Morgan rocket? It's gonna fly. I've been running this car, trying to get used to it. It's a tricky little bugger. You guys hear me okay? What's up, boys? I got a light up here, so I hope this is a little bit better until I can get my lazy butt down to get some better lighting. Oh, good. Okay, glad you guys can hear. I thought cool. Well, this is what we're all here to see, right? This crazy little contraption of Mark's. Haven't really introduced his car, so I thought maybe we'll do a little show and tell with it first. I believe this is a Scalextric Morgan body that he obviously. No drama. Hey, thanks for popping in, man. I'm pretty sure it's a Scalextric body that he custom painted, obviously, and it is a Morgan, Chris. Yes, sir. It is definitely a Morgan, and it does not have a wood chassis. So Mark's chassis. It's actually a fairly simple wire and brass affair. He's done some pretty cool stuff to it to make it work better. It is there's a lot of float built in here. You can see the chassis move, how much that chassis flops around in there. And he's got these little wafers in between the chassis and the body. And it's quiet running. And it has, like I said, it has a lot of float, and it's very hard to show it, but there's actually front suspension. The front wheels are suspended by a very thin wire, and it's got a lot of movement in the front end. Now, I will say, like I said, I've been running this car for several days trying to get used to it. Oh, Mark, it looks like a slotted orange end bell motor. It's slotted gears. It has obviously aluminum wheels, and I do see that Mark is running NSR rubber tires, and they grip. And on my track, the grip is substantial, so it is a bit tricky in the corners. You really have to. It's a rocket ship in the straightaway, but man, on the corners, I really have to be on my game, or it's coming off. So, John Albright, welcome, brother. The nails are tight, yeah, for sure, on a Morgan. So that's Mark's chassis. It looks good. Let me see if I can get closer for you guys. Like I said, well, damn it. Let's see if I can. Ooh, look at that light. Yeah, it's a pretty cool creation. Like I say, you can see the movement in the front wheels. You can see lots of movement in the chassis. Set up very well. So let's put it on a track here. Readjust this camera angle so you guys can actually see the track. Get some more light back in here. Wonder if it'd be better closer. Let's see here. Yeah, it's better up high. All right, let me get the camera angle down here where we can all see what we're doing. Let me turn this around so I can see it here. Well, that's not going to work. Let me got to back her up a bit. So get the whole track in there. Here we go. How's that? Better view there. Yeah, that's better. Oh yeah. My impromptu lighting helped. See, I listen to my viewers. All right. Well, a few practice laps here, and I'll show you. We'll get busy here. But yeah, she's a good runner. Very smooth car. Mark knows his stuff. And just so you know, for those of you guys who haven't heard, 10 volts. The track is set at 10 volts. And I use a Professor Motor 2110 adjustable controller. Nothing fancy, just your basic adjustable controller. Hello, Timothy. Nice to see you here again, brother. And no, we won't be doing any two-fisted controllering today. Oops, see? Push it just a little bit and it bites you. So the time to beat is 2:38. That is our lap record. So what do you guys think? You think the Mark stands a chance? See if we can dethrone the Cooper today. You're right there, almost lost it. Hey, Frank. Thanks for dropping in, brother. So, what do you guys think? Should we give it hell? Think the tires are sufficiently warmed up? It's going about as good as it's going to go. Hey, morning, Jack. All right. I'm going to go ahead and see what we can do here. Let's give her hell. Let me turn on the lap timer, lap tracker. There we go. It's up here. Set up. Boom. Get her down here where she goes. Right there. Right about there. Should be sufficient. Let's give it a check. All right. It's working perfectly for now. The dangerous duo. That's it. Okay, boys, here we go. We're going to give her hell. Strap in.
Five, four, three, two, one. 3.22, 2.50. 2.42.
Well, there it is, boys. Did you guys hear it? All right. Here's the official run. Mark's official time. 2.42. Just almost there. Almost. Just almost. So let me screenshot that for posterity. Oh, wrong button, dummy. All right. So there we go. 2.42. Now I was pushing that car. It's it's a little tricky in the corners. It wants to lift. So I was running it right there without launching it off onto the floor. So Mark is in that's second place at least. Yep, close but no cigar. Yeah, I'm sure that Mark will probably want it back so he can tweak it and try her again maybe. But yeah, so there we go. 2.42 for competitor number 3, Mark Thomas, MT Racing fame. It's a nice running car. It's just a little touchy in the corner. See, I don't know if you saw it right there. It's stuttered. Like, get right there. See, if I push it just a little too hard, it lifts. It rolls. It's rolling is what it's doing. See, there we go. It just wants to roll right out of the slot. So I don't know if maybe a set of Paul Gage tires might work better, so it could slide a little better than because it sticks. It's got very sticky tires. You got it, Jack. Yes, you're right. It's a very narrow car, long and narrow. You know, it might do a little bit better on the wider turns. You know, we're obviously using the short inside turn, but it's a well engineered car. It just it just doesn't want to slide. It is a Morgan, Jack. The body is a Morgan. That's it's very nicely built. And like I said, it runs great. It's not a bad car at all. Yeah, you're right, Timothy. You know, it's like the minute I come out of that turn, I cob that thing. But that straight's very short, so you're on the brakes right away. But yeah, I think it's a good car. It runs quite well. and honestly, like I said, I've been running this car for several days now, and that's about as low as I could get the time. So I kind of knew going into this that it was right about where it was going to be, but it's because of the way it corners, it's hard to squeeze any more out of it. But it's been right there, right around the 2.4s. Yeah, you're right, Jack. It does, and that slide-out motor is plenty torquey. The rears are pretty rounded off, John. Yeah, in fact, they're very rounded off. Mark definitely knows how to tune a car. Let me see if I can get some better light here. You can see the tires there. Get right. They're very well rounded off, and they are trued perfectly. The fronts are trued down and sealed for no grip. It's he knows what he's doing. Mark's cars usually win everywhere they go. So yeah. So I was kind of hoping that this would dethrone the Cooper, but nope. Mr. Cooper's still holding the record. So now we're gonna have to wait for Michael Squire's big footprint Healy to get here and see how it does. But yeah, but like I said too, these are I don't know if you heard, John. They're rubber tires. It's NSR rubber. So yeah, you're right, Timothy. But I don't think you could reduce the weight on this car much at all. There's really no fat on this thing. Nothing on there. It's pretty lean. You know what? Let's go. Let me go grab let me grab my scale and we'll see what it weighs. We've got the original here to run a little bit too if we want. Yeah, let's see what she weighs. Right, Harry. It's not always about lightness. Sometimes weight is your friend. I have plenty of weight. It's my friend. All right, here we go. Let us see what she weighs. Oh, yeah, this is like the lightest car so far. 77.38 grams. So yeah, 77 grams, 78 grams. Not even 77, barely 77 grams. It's a light car. So like, okay, let's weigh mine. I don't think we ever did that. There. Yeah, my car weighs 20 grams more. It weighs 94 grams. Yeah, Michael's car has some junk in the trunk and everywhere else. Yeah, that's right, Jack. Gotta have that weight in the right place. But yeah, so Mark's car is quite light. And honestly though, Mark's not a novice. I'll show you here in the back. I don't know if you can see it there on the sitting between the mounting post on either side of it there. You see the two little squares? That's lead weight that he's epoxied in there. So like I said, he knows what he's doing. I would just about bet you that he's weighed this car with several scales to make sure its weight bias is within, spec that he wants. So yeah, like I said, Mark's no stranger to making cars go fast. So yeah, it's very, very light car. You got pretty close though. I'd get the other cars out, but they're all on their way back to their prospective owners. Exactly, Harry. And you know, when you send a car in for a proxy, you don't know what the home track is like, what it's, you know, how it works, how it runs, and also impossible to take into account the skill or lack thereof of the guy operating the trigger. So there's too many variables. You just have to tune it for as best that you can, and then send it in and takes your chances. Yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on Michael's next. All right, let's see how mine. Oh boy, she's been sitting too long. There we go. Let's get her moving again. Thanks, boss. Yeah, I wanted it to be different than just an oval or whatever. I mean, obviously it's just a modified oval, right? But I don't know if you can see. Um, these are 14-inch turns, and these two pieces are 21-inch and another 14. So we've got this. We have a decreasing or increasing radius turn, and then at the other end it goes the opposite direction. It'll be a decreasing radius turn. I wanted to put a little. Challenge to it. Still amazing how quiet this car is. Push it. See, this is what Mark's car doesn't do. It tips out instead of sliding out. Thanks, boss. Yeah, it does run smooth. I wonder how George's runs compared to mine, because I never got to run the one I sent to George, so I don't know. You know, he never really showed anything much about it, so I don't know how well it runs or anything. I'd like to know if it's as smooth as this sucker. This is one of my favorite cars to run now. It's just so easy to drive. As I keep kicking it out in the car. Well, I didn't even clean the tires. I just put it on the track. Hey, nobody's home. What's up? Thanks for coming in, man. Hey, and Dojo, I didn't see you pop in. Thanks for coming, man. I'm sorry you guys if you missed the running, but we ran Mark's car and it posted a 242. So still haven't dethroned a Cooper yet. He's just a little off. I'll be posting it up later, the final result. Good car. Thanks, Dojo. The track record is 238, Jack. Thank you, Chris. Well, they are grippy, Timothy, but just the right amount. How's that? I like the tires to be grippy, but also I want to be able to overpower them so that I can slide a little bit, if that makes any sense. I know a lot of people want their car to just stay totally planted in the corners, and that's cool, but I like my car to slide a little if I need it to. This thing can stay planted if I need it to, but it will also let go and slide if I want. That's kind of the happy medium for me. So there's another little build tip for you guys who are building cars that come here. If you want me to be able to wring the most out of it, I need to be able to slide it. How's that? Pistol Pete. I just saw you popped in there, brother. I didn't see you. My car, my rules. Hey, there is no rules in this one. That's the whole point of it. Nobody's home. No rules. It's build it how you want, and again, take your chances. So I don't know if you guys, if you go back and watch the previous runs that we've done with the other cars. I always give a little helpful hint, or at least I try to, of what works and what doesn't. At least here, we're talking about here only, nothing else. We're just talking about what works on my little 60-year-old Revell plastic track. This is what works for me as the driver. The car, this configuration of the track, the car, a short, wide car is more favorable. Now, okay, the Cooper sort of proved us a little bit wrong there, but the Cooper is also a angle winder, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it. There's another little clue for you. But, I gave you a clue today. I like the cars to slide a little bit in the corners. If they hang on, they're going to tip. So, yeah, it might be worth for you guys who are building a car to send to me to go back and watch the other couple live streams of the other cars running and see what my little tips were, what we talked about with those other cars. We had the front wheel drive car that, it drove okay, but it didn't fare very well. Of course, the Cooper was just a freaking rocket, and it stuck pretty good in the corners. I didn't have to worry about it coming off. Even though my car's already go Revell. That's right, Jack. You're a Revell man yourself. Absolutely, Dojo. As long as it meets the couple little crappy rules that we have, it can't have any kind of a commercial motor, which means no great big 16Bs or anything like that, and it can't have silicone tires. Other than that, yeah, if it meets everything else, you can send it on in. I'll run it. I'll happily run it. You never know. Might work good. How's it set up, Dojo? Is it set up like a sportsman car with the wide tires and all that? There's a little too much slide right there. Okay, I'm going to get Yeah, send it in, Predator. Okay, like an old stock car. Cool. Yeah, send it in. Send it to me, Joe. I'll run the tar out of it. You never know, you might win. Like I said, when this whole thing is running until October, until Halloween night this year. So we're at the end. I'm trying to put together some prizes for the winner, and it's gonna be some good stuff. So you just never know. And there's somebody asked me the other day, Michael, it might have been you talking about, can you send more cars in? Yeah, you can send more than one car. If you send your car in and it runs, good or bad, whatever, you can build another one and send it in. I don't care. Or when I send your car back, if you decide, man, I can tweak it a little bit and you want to send it back in and try again, by all means, I'm totally okay with that. Thanks for coming in, John. Appreciate it. I know it's the middle of the day. You're probably working. Thank you very much, brother. I'm going to try this again. Set this up again. Oh, yeah. How did I get that so out of whack? Okay. I'm going to time my car again real quick.
3, 2, 1. 3.79. 2.83.
Yeah, but she's not doing too good today.
6. 2.75.
Damn it. It's the same problem we had before. Yeah, see, I didn't clean the tires or anything. Man, now she's sliding too much. Well, I can't even beat my original time. Yeah, that's what I need to do here. I need to lick them. Oh my God. Yeah. Little dusty tracks. Here we go. Well, I won't lick them, but here's what I will do. Just put a little Windex, fix her up. Try it again.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I quit. I give up.
7.37. 2.63. 4. 1.46.
Yeah, I really screwed that up. I see some questions popping here. Yeah, I do need some candles, right, Jack? I did get some better light though. I did listen. Yeah, okay, Dai. We'll run the Marcos. Track temp, John? No, I don't have a digital thermometer to do that. So yeah, I think the driver does need a drink, Frank. Yeah. I should just launch it off the end, right, Dai? I know this happens every time I run my own car, Chris. I don't know what it is. I run my own car and I just flub it the whole way. Is it better lighting? Nobody's home? Thanks. Yeah, it's just my desk lamp with a LED bulb in it to try to get some more light in here. like I said, until I can get down and actually get some good lights, which I am going to do. Speaking of good lighting, I've been thinking. Yeah, no kidding. You're right, Dahi. We do need Sasha up here. Probably, shave a whole bunch of time off if she runs them. I've been thinking I'm going to start doing a weekly live stream, scheduled at the same time every week. Do it from my bench, and also we'll set up the track and run some cars. But, just to highlight some of my work. I'm not going to do any of the ready to run cars really, because there's already a lot of people doing that. You don't need my opinion on something, especially since I don't know a lot. But I do really think it would be good to do a live stream every week, highlighting the work and how we do things and how to build cars and how to do all this stuff. So look for that to start happening here pretty soon. I know I've been promising it for a while, but I think it's time. Yeah, if there was a fence, no drama. Frank, it's old Revell track from the 60s. I know, Jack. I'm not going to – I am going to still do videos, don't get me wrong, but I prefer the live stream. I prefer that format. I prefer to sit here and talk and do things and interact. It's just more fun to me. Don't get me started on Elvis, Dahi. I had a couple people think that this was the new Scale Auto track because of the color. But no, it is old Revell. The only real drawback to using this old Revell track is that there are only two different curve radiuses, a 14-inch radius and a 21-inch radius. These are the little ones. These are 14-inch for the most part. The biggest part of the turn, that's only 14-inch radius turn. There's another with a 21, and they hang so far off the table over here that I can't use them. So, and I'm not going to crawl around on the floor. I'm too old, and my arthritis will kill me. Afternoon, Bart. That is exactly right, Jack. Batman track. That is exactly right. If anybody's ever seen that episode of Batman where they have that gigantic track set up, that is Revell. Strombecker track was pretty good too, Chris. We used to have a guy that was on the board and around. His name was Bob. He was a big Strombecker fan, and he had a really nice road course set up all made out of Strombecker. It was a cool track too. Yeah, I know. I'm only 60, Frank, but that's I feel old. How's that? So, this is why I like these lives, because they just sort of ramble on and take on a life of their own. We started out doing the challenge, and now here we are just BSing. I like that. Tad, are you still on vacation, Tad? Are you still catching fish? I'm waiting for Tad's Lamborghini to get here. You are still on vacation. Wow. Well, good for you, man. Yes, you're right, Jack. That 3-lane Strombecker track would be really cool, but man, is it hard to find and super expensive when you do. Although I don't know what I do at 3-lane. I run by myself 99% of the time, so an extra lane isn't going to help me much. I'm a solo racer. Han Solo. Any of you guys Star Wars fans? I'm going to be kind of a nerd, a geek right now, but I don't know if any of you guys are Star Wars fans. The reason why I asked is because if you are, have you ever seen the episode Solo? It's the story of Han Solo and how he got to be. I love how he got his name. That just cracks me up. The Lone Wolf. Yeah, that's me, Jack. Well, I knew you were, Daihi. But yeah, I actually like those outside stories just as much, maybe even better than the actual episodes of Star Wars. The origin stories like Solo and all that. Hello, Daniel. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. I just thought it was cool how Han Solo got his name. See, we talk about everything here. Slot cars, Elvis, Star Wars, you name it. Yes, Rogue One. I think Rogue One is my favorite of all of them, Dai. Yeah, well, you better make top priority your Lambo, Tad. I want to get that thing here. As far as just regular cars, nobody's home? You mean not the challenge guys? You mean just the regular cars? I don't know. I don't really keep track per se, but I will tell you that my McLaren, Thunderslot McLaren M6A holds the record on it. It's the fastest car on this track by far. And a close second would be the slotted GT40. Fast car. You're right, Daniel. It is. It can be for a lot of people. Fastest car ever on my track. Yeah, that would have to be that Thunderslot. It is the fastest car. It is super fast. Go watch it, Chris. You'll thank me. It's great. You will thank me for watching it. It's great. Rebel Moon Part 2. I don't know if I've seen that. Yes, sir, Chris. I just turned 60 a little over a week ago. No. Then I won't waste my time on it, Dai. Yeah, get a mixed drink with your Star Wars. That's good, Mark. Yeah, you're right. Yep, you're on your track. The Thunderslots are the that doesn't surprise me, John. I don't know about the Corvette, Michael. I'm not a big Corvette guy. I'm just not. Yes, Monogram and Riggin are exactly the same. In fact, Riggin is a copy of the Monogram track 100%, Jack, and it interchanges. You can use it with this. Monogram, everything is the same except the connection. You can't connect the two. But the lane spacing and the size of the track and everything is all the same on Monogram. I actually like the looks of Monogram track, but it's a lot harder to find and a lot more expensive than the Revell. But the Riggin track, you have to be careful of it. It's a lot more brittle plastic, and it likes to break real easy. So, it's a lot cheaper than the Revell stuff, but it's not as high a quality either. Band of Brothers is great, Chris. I probably have watched that all the way through at least 10 times. Great series. Carrera track? You know, I'm not sure. I know it's been around for a long time, though. I agree with you, Daniel. Well, I don't know if I wouldn't say it's better, but Obi-Wan was a very good series as well. I totally agree. I don't know. I think Carrera track's been around since the late 60s or 70s, I think. All right, Dahi, thanks for coming in, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just not a Corvette guy, which is odd because I like Chevrolet, but I've just never been much of a Corvette fan unless it's early, like C1 Corvettes, yes, and C2, yes. Anything after that, yeah, well, even early C3 Corvettes I like, but after that, I'm not a Corvette guy. New Corvettes do nothing for me whatsoever. Yeah, Chris, my uncle had a 64 Corvette, so same car but without the split window. In fact, I have pictures of me, probably on my Facebook page even, of me in that car when I was a little kid. Your Revell is warped, Mark? How did it must have gotten hot, obviously. Hey, Mark, Slot Journal, how's it going, brother? There you go, Pistol Pete, 63 Carrera. Yep, it's been around for a long time. Yeah, I grew up around Corvettes when I was a kid because my uncle was pretty heavy into them. He had a 53, a 54, a 56, a 58, a 62, a 64. Oh man, he's had a lot of Corvettes. He sold the 53 and the 54 to the same gentleman, and the man went and got a tow bar from, I believe, U-Haul and hooked the 63 to the back of the 64 and drove them home cross country. True story. I'll be darned, Mark. I will say this. When I had my house and I had my big slot car room, I had a Revell track all set up and I copper taped it. So it ran good. It also took a lot of the clickety clack out of it. I would tape mine too again, but again, I have to take this up and down all the time, so it wouldn't do me much good to tape it. And besides that, when you decide you want to take that tape off, it's a royal mess. Yeah, I saw that I saw you were taping your track, Mark. But yours is pretty permanent because you even go to the lengths of filling in all the gaps and everything, which is really cool. That's almost like a wood track. Have fun, Tad. Catch some fish. My son likes Corvettes. He's convinced it's going to be his first car. I told him he better get a damn good job because Dad's not buying him a Corvette. Yeah, I'm not buying my son a Corvette, Michael. Nope. I don't care how cheap they are. I think it's a mistake to buy a kid a sports car for his first car. So that will not be happening. If he wants to buy his own, get a job and buy his own, he can, but dad's not paying for one. He'll be lucky if he gets a Mazda Miata. Yeah, I know. I'm horrible. I'm a terrible dad. Yeah, exactly, Jack. You know, it isn't just purchasing the car, it's all that other stuff that goes along with it. You know, the tags, the damn insurance, the gas. You know, you buy a big thirsty V8 car, you're gonna pay for gas. Yeah. I'm gonna time this car real quick.
5, 4, 3,
If I can.
2, 1.
Oh, why did it go bang?
1.32.
There is no way at 1.32. What indeed? Okay, so this thing is not functioning again. I'd be curious to know if any of you guys are any of you guys using Lap Tracker? And if so, does it malfunction like mine does all the time? I have to shut it down, completely clear out of it, and restart it because it just starts acting stupid.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3.34, 2.75, 3, 2.58. A, 2.50.
Of course, I had to go and screw that up, didn't I?
Sixteen, 1.33.
No, 1.33, nothing. 2.5s. I think that's where it was originally. See, you guys are all using Lap Tracker and not having a problem with it. Okay. So it's just me, whatever, for whatever reason. Could be my phone. I don't download any of that kind of junk to my phone, Jack. No way. I won't even let my kids put a game or anything on my phone. Nope. Really, Daniel? That's crazy. Yeah, no Corvettes for kids.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 3.29, 2, 2.63, 3, 2.63. 5, 2.58. 2.58. 15, 2.58. 19, 2.58.
Yeah, 2.5s. Yeah, I'm sure it's something I'm doing, Daniel. And I noticed that it'll okay, I don't know if you guys heard it. My phone rang a minute ago while I was using it, and then all of a sudden it started working funny. So I don't know if it has something to do with it or not. It could interfering with it. Oh, now there's something different. I'm going to try that, Chris. I'm always looking for something different. So I didn't know Tamaya made an app for that. So I will check it out. Crazy. We still got about 4 minutes until the hour, so we'll fiddle around. Let me see here. What we got up there? Yeah, 2.38, still the record, Jack. It's still the record for these cars. So let me see here. All right, we're going to show you this here. Now, granted, I haven't done anything to this car. It's pretty stock, just a little, light tune, thunder slot, McLaren M6A. This thing, let me just clean the tires up a smidge. Ooh, man, you gotta be careful with the brakes. Ram, I got no brakes. Too much may fly. Damn it, no brakes at all. Man, something's wrong here. It goes from brakes to no brakes, nothing in between. It's weird. Yeah, there's no brakes. Why? Now there's brake. Now there's too much brake. Or if the pot's going bad. Yeah, no brakes to brakes. Something's wrong here. All right, well, we'll try it, even though I don't know what's going on. All right, just for shits and giggles, I'll run this sucker for a quick time, even though it's not running right.
4, 3,
just so you can see.
2, 1. 3.38, 2, 2.67, 3, 2.58, 5, 2.54. 8, 2.50. 11, 2.50. 12, 2.46. 13, 2.46. 14, 2.46. 15, 2.46. 16, 2.42. 17, 2.42. 2.38. Yeah, see, 2.38. This car is usually down to 2.3s. It is the controller.
I don't know, Michael. This thing was working. I'm noticing right now on the brake potentiometer, it snags right there. It snags, and there's like on the right side of the snag, it's full brake, and after that, there's no brakes. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to maybe get out my other controller. This one's making goofiness here. Shouldn't be doing that though. Very strange. All right, let me try this again here. Thanks for being here, No Drama. Appreciate it. What is fader lube, Jack? Some kind of electrical cleaner? Tighten the rear pod screws on the McLaren, John? Man, if that's a screwed up pot, I'm gonna have to see if I can get Steve to send me another pot so I can put it in there. And not that kind of pot. It's not that kind of show. Yeah. The brake pot on that one's no good. How do you like that? All right, we're gonna try this one more time. That's
5,
much better.
4, 3,
Thanks, Frank. Thanks for coming in.
1. 3.12, 2, 2.46, 3, 2.38, 6, 2.38, 7, 2.38, 10, 2.29.
2.29, just like that. Boom. Jack. Yeah, it was the controller. What do you guys think? Maybe I should run Mark's car again with the better controller. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that one apart and see what's up. The pot for the brakes, it's not right. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna run Mark's car one more time. Holy mackerel. Yeah, you know what? We're going to give Mark's car another run. That's what I'm going to do, Jack. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2.50.
No, 2.46. So right there. Well, maybe the controller was working good and it just broke. But this one, it's not any better. So we're gonna let his original time stand. Yeah, we'll just let his original time stand. I mean,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
saying 2.4s. So I think it was. I think the controller actually took a dump while I was running the McLaren. So yeah, you're right, John. I do. I am going to get DeFalco's again. I had them before. I love them, and that is what I will have once again. Don't get me wrong; these are great. These are fantastic, but you can't beat the DeFalco. You just can't. But yeah, was it no drama? Is it you that asked me about what was my fastest car? There it is, right there, 2.2s. And that's scooting along pretty good. Everybody has their favorite brand. Thunderslot is mine. I just love these cars. They're so smooth and quiet and fast, and they handle fantastically. They look beautiful. There's just nothing better. I think they nailed it. And I know people bellyache about, oh, they're not perfectly to scale. I don't give a crap. They look great running around the track. No one cares. Not a single person that I ever know who walked in and said, oh my God, your car is out of scale. Doesn't look right. Yeah, works just fine. Let's give it a little timer action here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I do, Jack. I do need that drink.
1.62.
1.62. That's not even possible. It must have registered my shadow. Sometimes it'll do that because it's so damn dark in here. The shadow will trip it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3.03, 2, 2.29, 3, 2.25, 5, 2.25, 8, 2.25, 9, 2.25. 13, 2.25. 17, 2.21. 18, 2.21.
2.21. Yeah, I actually don't mind the feel. They feel like the old Parmas to me, the handle anyhow. I mean, obviously the head is really big, but the handle itself feels like the old Parmas, which is what I was used to forever, which is what the DeFalcos are. They're a Parma. So yeah, I don't blame you, Mark. That Ferrari's going to be a good one, man. Thunderslot. I guarantee you, that's going to be a good car. Hey, Carrie, I didn't see you pop in. Thanks for popping in here, man. we've been kind of going along today. Right, Chris, you're right. They do run. They do run like a magnet car. They're just planted, and I do not run magnets, so there's no magnet in this car. Yep, agreed, Jack. 2.21. I mean, that's obviously this track is tiny. You know, a hair over 2 seconds is, but that's screaming. I bet if I concentrated more, I could probably break that. This is one of my favorite cars to run. I just love this thing. And you can't beat a McLaren, right? The last car that Bruce McLaren himself had anything to do with, if I'm not mistaken. There's no way I'm going to break that. Holy smokes. I think if I really tried, I just did a 2.17. Hell, I think there's a sub 2 in this thing. We're going to try again. I'm getting warmed up.
3, 2, 1. 2.17.
Holy mackerel, 2.13. There is a sub 2 in this thing. I guarantee it. Well, guys, it's been an hour and 15. So I'm sure you guys all got jobs to go to or lunches to have or any of that good stuff on this beautiful Monday. I'm going to let you guys go because I myself have to get some food in me before I have to go pick my boy up from school. So I will. Hey, Marty, what's up? I don't know, Michael. We'll see. I'll keep you posted because I'm going to eat my lunch and I'm going to sit here and try to do it, right? I'm going to squeeze a sub 2 out of that car if I kills it. But you guys, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. So Mark's card 242 today. So the Cooper's still on top as far as the challenge goes. So there's your time to beat is still 238. So good, Michael. Yep, send that car in. So we'll be running yours here real quick. But again, guys, thanks again. And yeah, I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to set up a regular time, and we're going to do a regular live stream, and I'll show you guys some of my tricks. So enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you guys all soon. Go order that Ferrari. Yep, that's it. You're right, Mark. All right, boys. We'll see you guys later. Thank you again for spending your time with me. I appreciate it. You made it just in the nick of time, Marty. You got it in there. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.